Hi, I'm Fred Johnson. I'm a 29-year Army veteran. I have 4 combat tours. I'm the author of the book 5 Wars, A Soldier's Journey to Peace, which documents my challenges with transition from the military, PTSD, and suicidality. And throughout my journey in becoming well, in achieving wellness, I've tried a lot of different things. I do yoga. I do Shakespeare with Veterans, which is a program that uses drama in order to help veterans deal with the challenges that we have. And I've had the opportunity just this last weekend to go to a program sponsored by the Veterans Club of Kentucky. It's ran by Jeremy Harrell, who's a brother of mine and just an incredible person. And I went to this program. I really didn't know what to expect. Again, I had my own kind of thing that I was into, yoga and the drama and some other things that I'm doing to again address my challenges. And so I didn't know what to expect. And so I get to the ranch, where the horses were, and where Jeremy and his team brought me through this experience, this connection with the horses. Scooter was my horse. And so I was, I went and I got connected with Scooter, and we went out and we watched the horses interact with one another. And through that experience, just watching them allowed me to see how human beings interact with one another. Who's the alpha, who's the follower, who is the person that wants to be the alpha. And in that, in the observation and watching that happen, it's the same thing that you see in combat. Who is the person that steps up? And so, in watching that, I got that connection, that understanding that related back to my own experience. So that was the start, And then we got the opportunity to really connect with a horse, and that was in the grooming. And then you're sitting there, you're helping the horse out. I mean, you're taking dirt out of their hooves, you're brushing the horse, and you're talking to the horse, and you're connected to it. And this horse is intuitive. The horse feels what I'm feeling, just like you want someone else to connect with you on a personal level. The horse is doing that. And at the same time, though, what's the cool thing about this is Jeremy is moderating this whole process. And he's talking about, hey man, you remember how the sergeant major, the colonel was, and so it brings you back to all those memories of your service, but it makes you understand, how important those relationships were, and you're establishing that relationship with a horse. Now the coolest thing in this whole process, so we get to know the horse, we groom the horse, and then we go into the corral, and this is where it really, really resonated with me. Is we're in the corral, and what you want to do is you want to get the horse to respond to commands, if you will, but the horse only responds if you have that connection. And I got really frustrated. Beyond, my horse wouldn't do anything. I thought, I really failed in trying to connect with Scooter. But eventually I was about to quit. But Jeremy and Diana, who was also working with us, said, hey, don't quit on the horse. Don't quit on Scooter. And so I kept doing it. And so Scooter finally started doing what I wanted him to do. I wanted him to run around the corral, right? And because I didn't give up on Scooter, Scooter started doing what I wanted, and we had that connection, and I apologized to Scooter. I said, Scooter, I'm sorry, I didn't do this right. And Scooter came in, he's nuzzling me and all this kind of stuff. And it is in that moment that I truly realized how powerful equine therapy is, working with these horses. Because isn't that what we all want, veterans that are struggling, is to feel connected, to have trust, to, be vulnerable and say, you know what, Scooter, I'm sorry. And that was so powerful for me. And of all the things that I've done, and I'm very proud of the work that I've done with veterans, you know, in yoga and drama, but I have to say, what happens with the Veterans Club of Kentucky and Jeremy Harrell and what they do with veterans to connect with themselves through these horses is powerful beyond description. So my hat's off to Jeremy and to the Veterans Club of Kentucky, and I can't wait to do it again. Right now, Jeremy and I are working on an opportunity to bring homeless veterans in to do the same thing with them. And I know it is going to be a powerful, powerful experience, and they deserve it. So again, thank you for the opportunity for me to tell this story, and I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Bye.